Sarge, the last time we chatted was down in South Wales. The New Saints had just beaten Cumbrian Celtic 3-0. You scored the hat-trick.
Yeah, long time ago, wasn't it? Yeah, as you say, we haven't had many chats since then about my performances, but it's been one of them seasons. But yeah, it was a decent game. It was, you know, you almost could say that I won the cup for us, really. Yeah, so yeah, it was a decent game, and the lads finished it off at the weekend, and it's a good way to finish the season with a double. Yeah, it's a good cup to have, and it's back where it belongs.
Cumbrian, it does seem like a long time back now, of course, and in footballing terms it was. Things move very quickly, and things have been moving very quickly for you personally, because we're here today having a chat not about your performances on the field, but a new role that you've taken up with TNS.
Yeah, head of coaching, yeah, so as you say, come a long way in what, I don't know, 5-6 months maybe, but yeah, Ian and Mike told me about the role and I should apply, and lucky enough to get an interview, and here we are today. Found out last week, so got a week before to go away, so I wanted to get cracking.
Well, it's the head of academy coaching, of course, as you've just said. For many people, when they start a new job, it's going in at the deep end. Now, of course, there's always a sense of newness to it, but you've been at TNS a good many years. You know the people that you'll be working with, Jason, for example, and the other coaches. So it's not quite that massive leap of faith that it is for some new jobs.
No, you're right. It's not like I'm out on a building site or something, and I'm doing something completely different. I've been doing the coaching side for a few years now, and as you say, I've been involved with certain people here who get on with, and we work well together. So hopefully we can continue that. Yeah, it's still some kind of transition, you know, a bit of office space which I'm not used to, and still get my head around that. But as you say, you know, things will take time, but it's a good opportunity, and yeah, as we say, there's a lot of good people involved, and the coaching side just about bringing my new ideas and stuff that I think would work well, and I've seen over the past few years, and hopefully it does, and yeah, that's the main thing. Yeah.
As you say, Sarge, a lot more office-based stuff, and that's where we are now at the TNS office. Usually I'm interviewing you in a changing room or a corridor somewhere at a ground, but here we are today. We found a nice little corner in the meeting room, and we're having our chat. As a player, because you've had a very successful career at the New Saints, are we going to see Chris Sargent hanging up his boots, or do you intend to combine the two roles as much as possible?
Yeah, well, I think that's the plan for now, so you have to take it, you know, one step at a time. I'm sure I don't even think Evo's hung his boots up properly yet, to be honest. Yeah, as I say, it's one of them things. It'll happen sooner or later, and I didn't think I'd be in this type of role this early, but we'll just have to take it one step at a time. Hopefully, you know, I don't have to do that just yet, but with this role, just have to see what happens. You don't know what things are going to happen along the way, or the workload and stuff like that. Just have to take it one step at a time, really, and just see what happens. Mike's already said I won't be playing for anyone else anyway. He's already said that. So if I am playing, it'll be here. Yeah.
Well, if you do get desperate for a game, we have a Monday Night League at the venue. Come and turn out for our staff side. With the coaching, Sarge, again, it's not in at the deep end, because not only have you been coaching at the New Saints for some time, but you've also been involved with your previous club, Everton, as well.
Yeah, it's been a really good experience over the last couple of years. I've learnt a lot. You know, I was grateful for the opportunity. I spoke to them this week and stuff, and I've had to leave that role now. So, you know, if I'm going to do this properly, I need to be here as much as possible, and put the hours in here and try and get us where we want to be. And yeah, but that was, as you say, it was a really good experience. It was good going back there, and I learnt a lot. Yeah, and hopefully I can bring a few similar ideas here.
Well, I've been watching you at work this morning in the office.
My black gear as well now. My black gear. The lads will be caning me with my black gear.
A desk, the black gear now, of course. Got the staff tracksuit on now rather than the blue of the players. Computer there. Jason's at work this morning. So is Kieran.
Got a few tasks on me, haven't we?
Is it not strange, but is it a different thing that you're going to have to take some time to get used to, do you think?
No, not really. Bossing people around, it's sound.
Are you being distracted there by anyone?
Right. No,
Is it Jason or Kieran?
No, we just seeing if he was there. No, it's good. It's, we've cracked on quite early, and I'm enjoying it. And as we said before, we've all got quite a good relationship, so it's easy to, it's easy to communicate. It's easy to get things done, and everyone's aiming to do the same things, and we're all working to achieve the same things and develop players, and so to be honest, now the transition's been all right to this environment, and but see what happens.
And finally, we've got the upcoming season for the academy. The fixture list speaks for itself. The likes of Everton, Liverpool, Manchester City, Wolves, West Bromwich Albion, Blackburn Rovers, I could go on. The sort of fixtures that the academy attracts shows just how highly we, as an academy at the New Saints, is thought of by other clubs. So as an individual now, you're part of the team of course, but as an individual, how do you want to take the academy forward?
Well, on that point there, it's one thing they have always had is a really good match games program. So they've got a lot of good contacts. I shared a lot more with Kieran yesterday, actually, about moving forward and getting more games. Obviously, relationships between all Premier League clubs, and that's all I can do on a games program level now is just get a lot more of my contacts in the club, and moving forward academy wise, we've got extra sessions and individual sessions for the boys, and stuff like that really, but that's the case for once we get the coaches nailed today on the certain groups what they're doing, we'll know a lot more where we are then in terms of actual structure and syllabus then over the next couple of weeks. But I'm going to get myself away first for a little week next week, and then a couple of us are on our A licence the last week of that, the week after, and then it really starts then.
Well, Sarge, it's been a pleasure over the last 5 years for me at the club to talk to you when you've been wearing the blue tracksuit of the players.
I still have that.
And it's an equal pleasure to communicate with you and chat with you and deal with you now in a different role in the black tracksuit of the staff, and congratulations on landing the role at the New Saints, Sarge.
Top man, nice one, love. Cheers.